All right, welcome back for episode 7. I am Kenshin, and today we will be continuing our FTB interaction journey. So, our main goals today, we're going to finish up our chicken, knock off some of these items, and hopefully build our portal. So, for the chickens, I just want to show how much faster 1010, like growth 10 chickens breed than other chickens. Like, this is probably 10, maybe more times faster than before. I have them just auto making a bunch since we need these to craft. And I want to show my chicken journey here because it was the worst journey possible. I start with growth 1, 3, 4, 5, like multiple times. I don't gain growth stats. It took forever to craft these, to like breed these chickens just because they had such low growth stats. I hit strength 10 at some point, but gain and strength aren't super important compared to just faster growing chickens. So that was frustrating, but we're there. We made it. Let's take one of these or all of these. Yeah, okay. So put these guys in here. We have to remember not to destroy them like their brethren. We will eat their brethren. And we want to craft this porcelain chicken, which requires molten clay. So that's going to destroy one of our things, but that's okay. Getting molten clay is a little tedious because we have to melt clay. And one clay gives us 144 millibuckets. So I'm just going to quick pull up my calculator. I'm pretty sure that means I need 8 of those, but I need 7. So if I do, I guess I'll just do 2 clay blocks. And, can't bring myself to do it. It's just annoying breaking it, putting it back. So we'll put this in here. See, that there. We'll put that there. Back up there. So I was surprised that these are taking similar amounts of time to melt. They're going a little faster. You'll notice the progress bar is up there, but this isn't taking 4 times as long. I do want to turn off my redstone clock, I think. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my bucket here. And notice that the filter, the flopper's smart. You know, the casting table's not letting it pull out the bucket because this is actually a valid input for this. I recognize it's not an output. We have our clay. We're going to swap it for one of these. Route. And what's interesting is if you get multiple fluids in here, you can actually pick which one's on the bottom. I am going to start casting that into here. It'll start filling up this bucket. And then once this one's done, we should get there. What else do we need for this chicken? We need 2 bone meal and 2 covalence dust. Let's see if we have bone meal and covalence dust. We have 1 bone meal, so we are going to need to chomp some more. I did fill these up a little bit in between episodes, so we should get some more beef and bone meal. I use grain bait, so I won't get everything, but I'm really having a beef shortage. RNG is not kind to me. Where's my buddy? These two as well. Go finish our bucket. And this will burn me. Unfortunately, I did not think this through. I need an empty crafting table, so I'm just going to have to pick this one up and put it back down. Goodbye, all that water. Water's not hard to put in there, but as you've just witnessed so many times, it is a royal pain getting molten stuff into the table. Alright. Churning durability. Now if we watch this, that durability should be going down, but it's not. Alright, molten clay, check. 2 covalence dust. Super chicken. Let's put this back on the casting table so that this can continue. What? Some reason there are 8 millibuckets still in there. So we're just gonna pour it into there. I guess the melter doesn't like it when you stack different things, so you can't alloy in it, which I knew, but I forgot. All right, there we go. Make this chicken, bada bam, and now we have to do that whole chicken breeding crud again, but this time over here. So I am actually just gonna take all my chickens. You can breed different chickens together. The offspring, if it's a new chicken, will have 111 stats, so it doesn't really matter that I'm breeding a 1 and a 10 here. This first breeding cycle will actually go a little quicker, but we'll see. We also have to hope that we get lucky and that we get the right chicken out of it. Excellent, bam, bam. I think there are 2. I have to get another on. I'm not doing it. I'll do that eventually, maybe. Um, so if I need more unfired porcelain, I can use this to get it. I don't know if I do. Like, the only thing we use it for are bricks and these barrel extensions. I don't know if I need the barrels. Don't know if I need these bricks for anything. Things look cool. Yeah, I don't know. We have the chicken just in case. We have the 10-10-10 chickens, which we are definitely going to need because the roost is very powerful. So back to our task. Let's get... Oh, I could get a rain begun. I should have gotten that a while ago. Except I don't have wool. There's some way to get wool that I'm forgetting. Not a quest reward. I wonder if a mob can spawn with it and you can get it from that. 'Cause I know I've gotten this in the void before. It doesn't say it's a quest reward, so it's not a quest reward. Those show up in JEI. Liquid dirt is nice, just because you can build with it. You can make a dirt elevator with it. Done that before. But I don't, I'm not going to bother with these. I'll get to them when I need them. Yeet that wheat, though. These are nice. So these will give me the rest of the plants for my farm. So I need these apples of restoration. Which, unfortunately, means I need glass. Oh, sand. I think I can make, why did I have... I think in the last episode I accidentally put a bunch of clay on here thinking they were going to turn to clay buckets and they did not. But I think I can make sand with the melter now, actually. Right? I can melt it into glass and then can I cast that? I can. So, if I was not using my melter to make a bazillion tiered brick, let's see, how many do we have? 170 of those left. Then I could be a happy man. That's okay, I never wanted happiness. We can't be satisfied playing a modded Minecraft. Yeah. Alright, make sure we got everything. Perfect. Okay. Okay, that gave me more than I thought it would. Good, because I need bottles. Alright, so we put the bottles in our alchemic friend. He's got 7. I need 5 chamomile, 5 beef. Thank goodness we've been recruiting beef like nuts. Alright, I have no idea how many potions a low-grade charcoal will make. Bird time is 1360 ticks. I'm guessing we'll make 4. I feel like it's probably on par with that amount of coal. Do this because we want the elixirs to make the apples, and then these are just 1 with each sapling. So I will come back when these are done. Alright, I apparently cannot do math. I need 6 of these because there are 6 gardens. So we're making our 6th one. Let's go get what we need for those. We need 1 of each of the vanilla saplings. We need a jungle, birch, spruce, oak, dark oak, acacia. I don't know what these guys are. That looks cute. Alright. And then we need the apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of restoration. And then we're good to go. So I think these actually make 6 different things. One of these in here. Fortunately, I don't think this uses the bottles up. I don't even know if it uses the water up. Let's see. Oh my god, it does use a bottle? No way. No way, don't use that bottle. Oh, you little twerp. You little twerp. Fortunately, I, in my infinite wisdom, made way more than I needed. This one. Alright, perfect. So, what have we learned? Never have too many glass bottles. Not know why that clicked it like that. Oh, because I had a bottle in my hand. Can we feed it? Perfect, great. Go back in there. Alright, so I'm gonna make all of these. We'll be back in a second. Alright, so I made the rest of those. I also made some coagulated plant balls. That gives us a sprinkler, and this is a very nice item. And I'm gonna put this on here, I hope. To no matter what side I pick, it's gonna be a pain either way. Hoping I could do this without breaking a plant because I don't have a hoe with me to fix that. So the sprinkler, what that does is it's from Cyclic. I think I can, yeah, I'll turn the splashes off just in case. But what it does is it accelerates growth in an area around it, which I'm pretty sure is the full size of this uh, field. So I think it's a 9x9 thing around the sprinkler, which is pretty powerful, you know? I leave that hole in my field. It's embarrassing, but what can you do? And now we're going to kind of go over the secret of these. So these are gardens from Pam's Harvest Craft. You can break them. None of these are real crafting recipes, but you can break them to get different food. So each one of these produces different kinds of food. I'm going to put one down, and then we can use our coagulated plant balls to make copies. Yay! I think you can pick them up too. Yeah, you can shift click them to pick them up. So I will probably hold on to one of each of these just in case something goes wrong because I don't want to rebrew them. But we'll pick one up and then the rest of these we will break. And look at all the different food types we get. In fact, we got too many. I can't pick them all up. That's just the nature of life. And that was the shaded garden. So I probably got all the drops from this garden. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to break the rest of those and plant them. So hopefully I'll remember to stand here and we can see what I got. All right, so there's the farm. That took a while. That took like half hour to build and get all the things and put them together. But now we have some space. So we have, this is my continuing cash crops. We'll have fruit, pineapple, I guess, for making fruit traps if I need them. And then we'll grow soybeans. Notice these grew in already compared to like all this other stuff, and that's because these have the worms on them. The rest of this does not. I did get a healthy stock of worms, but I'm going to save those for the overworld because I imagine I'm going to move all this over there at some point. Which obviously I will do off camera because that would not be fun to watch. I'm going to replant more of these though. I could use my coagulation balls to dupe these, but I don't need them right now, so I'm just going to do this the traditional way. I also have to put out beehives, but I will wait until I get to the overworld. It's easier to get trees en masse, so I don't have to plant them and twerk them. Alright, so that's my garden. Eat that wheat. Crying obsidian. This is a weird one. You can infuse water into obsidian. I think you get the bucket back. But you can use crying obsidian in place of a bed. So I'm going to do that out of curiosity. Because I did not know you could do that. I do have a bucket of water. Conveniently. The obsidian, the bucket. I guess I should be careful about where I put this because, like, I can't break obsidian. I wonder if it has the hardness of an obsidian block. And I found this because I was looking at this party equipment tab, which has a bunch of other stuff you can do in it. So it gives you some ideas on how to progress. I want this silencio so that I can silence villagers, fire, that sort of stuff. I want that rain beacon so I can turn off the rain. But I can get leather armor, which I'll probably want before I go too far. This seems like an interesting idea. I wonder if that's like an entire inventory of egg. But this seems like a great idea. Like you can get a hippogriff, which I've never used before, but I'm sure that's part of Fire and Ice, or Ice and Fire, whatever that mod pack with dragons is called. There's really no reason I can't start working towards this. I want this. I want the satchel because I want more inventory space to carry all my crap. But fun tab there. Definitely look through that in this logistics tab. Again, most of this needs metal, so we'll just continue our journey here. I think we're ready to start trying to craft overworld portal blocks. That'll give us a very powerful shield, like mending and unbreaking 9. I don't know what reflective defenses does, but I assume that's thorns. Teleporter, ender shard. These are cool. The simple teleporters lets you blink around pretty quickly. Combined with the home command, which I have my cheats turned on, so my home command is instant, but even without cheats you can use home, and it just has a 5-second activation. The only reason I have cheats on is in case I need to do something, or, I don't use them, but just in case I need them, something weird or game-breaking happens, they're good to have. So we're going to put this down somewhere. Where do I want to revive if the worst happens to me? You know, we'll put it on the dead center of our island. So, okay, that does set my spawn point. I segued too soon, but there's this thing for advanced crying obsidian where you can get the item and you can use that on creatures to resurrect them. And there's a hint here in that they give you hippogriff armor. So I assume you do the excellent quest to get the hippogriff, and then you get the advanced crying obsidian and this crying obsidian tile to make your hippogriff immortal so that you don't have to struggle to get a new one. I'm going to be really sad if in like a couple episodes, when I do that, I forget I did it, or that I read about that and I lose my hippogriff. Assuming my hippogriff doesn't kill me. Alright, so 10 overworld portal blocks. Let's see what those look like. I'm really bad about this. In the quest screen, you can actually favorite things into JEI, so they show up over here, so I don't have to search them every time. But here I am. Alright, so we need 10 of these, so all of this multiplied by 10. I need 10 lava, which is... we've got... I need... sorry, 100 lava. 40 of these reed 1, and these are X-tone. So we did get reed or X-tone tiles as a quest reward. Somewhere in here. There should be a stack. Here we go. So we'll take that. Those are just tile around sugarcane, so that's easy to make. We need seared, I think those will take seared bricks, right? So, okay, we have seared bricks. We've got 8 of them for sure. We need 5 these bad boys. 8 times 10, 80? Really? I need 80? Does that sound right? I need 20 of these. Yep, 80. Okay, so that's that many? That sounds right. That sounds right. Why not? Terrible at this. Alright, so there's 20 seared brick. Why did this stop? Because, yeah, it stopped because it ran out of food. I still have a ton of grout in there. Hopefully I'll get an iron bucket and I can finish that. So I'm just going to leave that for now. We'll worry about it later. Covalent stuff. We need 20 of that. I make tons of covalent dust every time I make it because it's just so useful. Like, I'll probably need conveyor belts. I love this alchemy stuff. Like, I still need this rain be gone. I don't know what these functional flowers are, but Botania stuff. I want this mooncap mushroom. I want this clouds buff. I want the mooncap mushroom because I think you can turn that into something else. Mycelium, maybe? Ooh, night vision. I think this is any mushroom. But I remember there's a reason I want that. Anyways, continuing on. Paper wall. These are easy. Sticks surrounded by paper. Let's get that drying book. I know it's been so long. 1, 2, 3, 9. 9. These I need. No. Okay, let's do some math. I want 9 times 6 is 70. No, 54. And then these turn into 1, so I want 27 of these. Wish I could click on these or scroll. Whatever. There we go. That was exactly enough. Okay. That's a whole bunch of string. That's a whole bunch of string. I have to harvest my cotton field, which eventually goes back very quickly. Check on that chicken from earlier. That's definitely fun. Oh, I made apples earlier. Hoes are really dumb in this. The stone hoe can only hoe 18 tiles, which means you can do exactly 2 full rows of a 9x9 farm before you have to toss it and get a new one. That, that. All right, there we go. There we go. Plenty of string. No problemo. Got 1 9. I don't have enough space in this chest, which makes me sad. This up here. Grass to make plant fiber. How do I do this? Ooh, food. That's cool. I want plant fiber. Yep. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's all I need. 8. These will just 1 to 1 make paper. Oh, they're pretty fast. Alright, let's figure out what's in here that I do not want in here. Take the spare candles. Not need this. Don't know. Oh, okay. Make my redstone, I guess, while I'm here. Rotten flesh. That drops from something, I think. I think I can make that over here, maybe. Yep, over here. Alright. Alright. This is driving me nuts, but we'll figure it out later. It's called a future Kenshin problem. Current Kenshin doesn't care. Yeah, we can take the sapling, but that is flowers. Alright, these are done. I need a singular stick. I am kind of curious about these, I'm distracted. Really. About these paper walls because they're decorative, and, you know, I like the idea of that. It can make a nice little... I think this is cool. I think we'll play with that later when we're building. Probably want to do too much building on camera because I don't think it's super exciting to watch. Like, you know, pumping out these fields with the formation wand is easy, but it's not very riveting content. You might say, oh, Kenshin, none of your content is riveting. To which I say, okay, what are you doing here? Just here to watch me be bad? That's fine. That's, oop, I need 2 of these. There we go. This was unavoidable. Alright, there we go. Bam, boom, boom. We are now prepared for the overworld. There's this thing, which you can watch a YouTube video on how to use the questy things. Got our fancy thing. We got potions of night vision. Now, the overworld and all the dimensions are synced in terms of time. There's actually no way to sleep through the night. Like, if I make a bed, it won't let me sleep. It'll just change my spawn point like this thing. Um, so I'm not gonna bother with making a bed. But if I were to somehow cheat and make, I don't know, that really is important. If I were to use my cheats to change the daylight, the time in one world, it would desync it from the other dimensions. Alright, maybe we'll just slap it in the middle. Maybe I should make a room for it. I think evil things can come out of it, like if it's in a weird spot. Kind of like how the nether portal can leak bombs. So I'll just make a quick room for it. Alright, so I've got my little basic portal room. It works just like a nether portal. Gonna do that. We activate it with our philosopher stone. We're gonna sure we have useful items on us and not terrible ones. Our healing salve just in case. Ooh, we can take our band-aid too. Great, perfect, good enough. We got a little bit of daylight left, so we're just gonna go for it. We're gonna go over there, check it out, call it an episode. And Kenshin is going to bed where he should be right now instead of filming this. Okay, alright, we got the spawn looks exactly like this one that my streamer that I am shamelessly copying made. We all know who it is. We all know that if you watch any amount of modded Minecraft streams that you know who I'm talking about. Alright, so where do I want to live? That is the question. I wish this map would tell me what blocks I'm looking at, because, like, I don't know. I assume these colored things are flowers, but I have no idea what these circles under the ocean are. Got a buried astral temple and a not so buried astral temple. Kind of nice luck. Those are mineral trees. I hear those are really good for. You can make the mineral torches out of their berries and just kind of graduate immediately from candles. Let's see. I'm assuming I'm over an ocean biome right now, right? Like, does it tell me what biome I'm in? I wish I could walk between biomes. So right now I'm in a forest. Okay. I know that if you're in specific biomes like the ocean or the river, water source blocks regenerate. So if I was in one of those, I could just build like a floating home here. That would be interesting because it would be safe for monsters, I think, as long as I illuminate it. Then I could bridge these land masses. Like, resources aren't a huge problem. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I like that thing. I like that it's kind of magic looking and flat. I don't love the topography here in terms of building and lighting and fighting monsters. Like, flat's easier, I think. I do like that spot, though. Like, I like to build like cliff faces and stuff, get some verticality, so that's tempting. That looks like a cobblestone boulder, so that's probably that, like, weird one. Sometimes you can find, I think, mossy cobblestone in there. We'll think about it. I could also, I guess, get my hippogriff, fly around, do stuff, but I'm really liking the idea of we'll live in a little sky platform, continue our weird, basically remake our void world over here. And then we'll go exploring for ores and whatnot. If you're new to gregtech, the way gregtech works is like, so I assume each of these highlighted things is a chunk. Ores spawn in a a grid of 3x3 chunks. So, like, let's say this was the first chunk. Then roughly in the middle of this and extending into each of the surrounding chunks will be a large uh, resource node. And I don't know if I made the scanner or not. Let's go see if I have a scanner. Yeah. If I have a scanner here, this will be much more obvious. I think I do. Alright, so we'll just pull out the scanner. And I'm jumping ahead of myself. These are overworld. Folks will get the underpearl dust. And I need this stupid thing, which fortunately I can make. I need 2 of these. And my 8 covalence dust. And we'll pray that that. And I think I can make this. Yeah, I have ender pearl, 1 ender pearl. I can't make that. I don't have polyethylene. Alright, so we'll make this first. We need to install that in our scanner. And then I need my ender pearl. I probably want more of these. I assume there's no reason I don't want a bazillion of those. Hammer in there. Chisel back. And we'll install these two modules. Great. Excellent. Why did it get brighter out? Is that a coincidence? Stop raining or something? Also, now that I've used the portal, we'll go much faster. Alright, so you charge this, blast it, and there it is. There is this clusters node, which looks like it's in that chunk. So this is probably my chunk grid. So there's going to be one there, there's going to be one there, there's going to be one probably there. So on in perpetuity in all directions, more or less. Sometimes they miss some, but whatever. All right, so with that, guys, I'm going to start building, figure out my directions, and for now, we'll probably spend a lot of time bouncing between the overworld and the void world. But at some point, I will want to move everything out of the void world. I don't think there's a real need or value in staying there. So, thank you for watching, and until next time.